Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why did he ask me to do in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to the Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysterious surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over there. You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening? What is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily. So does Nagito have a plan or something? Geez, I don't understand this at all. Okay, bear with me folks, I'm still trying to get familiarized with the controls. It's been a while since I've played, and I'm continuing this it's like literally I'm playing this blind again. There's a chain wrapped around the doorknob on the door in the far back. Is this supposed to be a lock? It's not like they can open the door from the other side. But still, why did they have to do that? What was their reasoning for locking Strawberry Hall's door from the inside? Can we check this? Okay. Where's Nagito?
Fine.
Even mongrels like you possess a soul, and that soul resides within your heart. But no matter how hard you search the insides of this machine, you will never find a heart.
What happened, sinner?
So where did Nikomaru's soul wander off to? It's interesting to think about, don't you agree?
I won't forgive you.
Okay, he'll never forgive the killer.
Damn it.
It's because Monokuma wants to enjoy the class trial. Damn it, how screwed up is he?
But still,
I'm sure it's painful for Kazuichi to do something like this too. We can't let this go to waste, we need to find something no matter what. I think we already, I'm just gonna be sure if, we'll check everything, man. Every nook and cranny. Okay, 7:30. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Tai Chi. Yeah, I think you already mentioned this a while ago. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? Okay, we already checked that. There's a sleep button on his head, on the back of his head. Maybe this pillar has something to do with it. No, I'm trying to... Okay, fair enough. Huh. Where the heck am I going now?
Damn right.
As long as Kazuichi finishes his work, we should be able to open the door. What in the world is he thinking? We walk into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. You've got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey.
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by the chain, right? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the bottom on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying out to. No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. With a feeling of resignation, I pressed the button. Whoa, it freaking opened. Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible!
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a second, that's not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So.
What do you mean, huh?
Hey.
Hey, doesn't this look all the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Ah, so I think the color only changed. Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Ah, which means his body should be in front of the door to the Strawberry Hole. So if we enter the Strawberry Hole, his body should be right in front of the door as we walked in. Yeah, that's kind of strange. It's the same setting as Grape Tower. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved, even the tipped over the pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered the Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the door actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Strange feeling in Tower. Okay.
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought, then you already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with a picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue on that door? It's the door with a picture of grapes on it. They should lead to Grape Hall. Wait. Huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Okay, we've got the doorknob now. Man, we've got lots of clues now.
What?
Huh? Did you get even more confused? Man, Nagito really read my mind there. No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. What? All the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together, if you can reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask. Aw man, it's time for the class trial.
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want a dip. Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey!
What do you hear this Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then, it suddenly appeared before us. Holy shite! The frig is that? Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way.
All right!
I'm gonna go. Just hold on. Nekomaru, I'll make sure I avenge you. Jeez, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears you cannot
I agree.
escape.
I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside.
It's nearly showtime!
How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
Damn it!
But it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just stepladders for everyone who holds the title of ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
Man,
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
damn it.
But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no other way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh well, it's not like that. What I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey,
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killing mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully, so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on that book that I've never read before.
no good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways, we're similar, but maybe that difference is what makes me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting.
Man,
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve course students are so full of themselves. Hehe, ha ha ha. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
hey,
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
well, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly it stopped like it always does. And the door opened.
Well now.
I understand your desire to applaud this wonderful vulgar trial ground,
Yahoo!
but it's so exhausting to discuss useless things. So let's just get on with it already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey,
Don't
come
go.
on now.
Don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry.
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What an extreme punishment.
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly, and just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never, ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial bellowing with hope and despair has begun. Yep, so I'm gonna save here. I think I got everything skill-wise that I have now presently. I don't think I can get this other. Yeah. Yes, let's finish preparation. 4th class trial.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Man, I'm thinking that Gunham may be the killer. At the same time, Sonya is one of the list. I'm not sure, but I really don't want Sonya to be the killer this time.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
But before we can talk about the killer, we need to know the settings. Easy for you to say, Akane.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
Well, you can't rule that out. Maybe the killer is one in the grape house.
What do you mean, definitely?
Yeah.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Managito.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... okay. Wire...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right
Okay, I'm trying to
there
get
at the scene
the
of the crime.
control here, folks.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it wasn't
Wait, how do I...
expected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right, it was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
The hammer in the tower was the weapon. Like he said, it looks like that's the case, but...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Wait, why can't I
The weapon
frickin'...
was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was.
wait folks, I'm just gonna change my controller because I don't think my L1 and L2 are working right now. Hate this controller.
It's a surprise beating.
Here.
The weapon is decided.
The hammer in the tower, okay.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer.
Here, new looking hammer.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Frick.
No, that's wrong.
It was a new hammer, and I don't think...
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Yeps, I don't think we beat the crap out of him. I think we just pressed the button in his head, and he was on standby mode.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Yeps.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Nah, I don't think so. I think you are serious there, Kazuichi. You're dumb as